drill down even deeper, you start to say, whoa, wait a minute. When you start looking at single beneficiaries, African Americans, over half of African Americans rely on Social Security for virtually all of their income, elderly African Americans. Among Latinos, the figures are 62% for singles and 37% for married couples. So when one drills down even deeper into this, we start to see the importance of this system for people with real needs. For women, non-married women, it's almost all income for 2 of every 5. So the questions are going to be, what are we going to be doing in the next round? What is the legacy that we're going to leave for the future with the next round of reforms? Before touching on that, one more point, though, that even with all this wonderful, important stuff, there are still large unmet needs out there. And that's something that has been glossed over, I think, in the last 15 to 20 years with the focus on solvency, 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 solvency. The question is, how are we going to deal with the issues that when we look at people at, say, 125% of the poverty level, or those 80 and over, the kind of levels of individuals who are just above poverty, who are relying so much on the system, but basically are still living very, very tough lives. And Virginia will be talking in great depths about this population, the report does, and about how we start to look at what these real needs are for the future. So we face in Social Security real challenges. We have now for actually 70-something years about how do we build the system and how do we strengthen it. But now it's our turn to try to determine what the next round is going to be. And I would say that those core features that we've talked about, relatively progressive benefit structure, a focus on providing a focus for those with real needs, needs to be part of the discussion. We face, and you'll hear this time and time again, twin challenges. We have a solvency financing challenge. We have a benefit adequacy challenge. In the course of the last number of years, we've faced, too much of the time has been on the former, and frankly, not enough on the latter. On the financing challenge, as Janice has pointed out, this is not really, this is not Armageddon. We can deal with this issue. It's a relatively modest and a relatively long-term challenge that we need to deal with. But we've also got to focus on that second challenge. This report and Virginia's work, and she'll be speaking about this, will raise a series of questions and look at some options. Now, how do we enhance benefits for the oldest old, a very vulnerable group? Should we? How? What about widows? How? What about those with very